Being a boy mom is fun, they said. And I agree, it is fun. I mean, you never know what you'll have to do. You never know what will be coming inside your house. For instance, y'all ready? You see that? That's an earthworm. Easton's pet earthworm. Yeah, it's just inching along on the counter. Hey, ooh, 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 hey, ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, so it is 5:36. I'm just getting home from work. So I'm gonna put on some dinner real quick, and I'm cooking tonight in my Instapot, a recipe that my cousin Courtney gave me. Okay, so I'm having to run to the store because I apparently read the bottle of dressing wrong. I need Italian dressing, and it was like Italian garlic and herb or something. It was not what I needed, of course. So I am running to the Dollar General, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys what I'm making. Okay, I'm back, and I made it back with the dressing. So now I'm cutting up potatoes. So I don't know how Courtney came up with this recipe, but she cooked it for us the other night, and it was so good. She did chicken breast, and I like chicken breast, but sometimes it just tastes like canned chicken, or where's your friend?
He turned it, but I want a TV.
Okay, you're gonna shut the door all the way so the bugs can't come in, and you're gonna have to wait while I cook. When I get done cutting this, we'll see if you can reach it.
How's going?
Our preacher and his wife came to get my mom's lawnmower. They live right down the road so that they could mow the church, and their son is the same age as Easton, so they love to play together. So while they're down there talking and hanging out, J-Dub came down to play with Easton. But anyways, Courtney came up with this recipe, and it is, she used chicken breast, but I'm using chicken thighs. Chicken thighs just have such a good flavor to me, and they're tender, and they're not as dried out. Yeah, buddy? Yep, did you get J-Dub one? Okay, good job. Anyway, so we are cooking chicken thighs in the Instapot. I put a little bit of chicken broth in it, and then I have cutting up potatoes, and then I'm going to add a cup of Italian dressing to it, and I'm going to season with some garlic and salt and pepper and that type of deal, and some onion powder. And then I'm going to let it cook for an hour, and it's 6:30, so we won't be eating until 7:30. And a little bit later than 7:30. So we're going to have us a snack. Easton and J-Dub are eating a kiwi.
Yeah.
Easton, do you need me to cut it up for you?
I died. J-Dub died.
Oh,
Mama
okay.
can help. Me, I can't do it.
No, you're going to need Mama's help. Here, let me see it.
But I got it a little bit open for me. Here. Oh, that is a much talking.
No, you cannot use a sharp knife because you're too little.
No, I got that is a much talking.
Right.
Here.
Okay, I'll get yours too.
We can cut it up there. What? That looks
You
like.
can just eat it whole. When I cut it, you can just bite into it and take bites.
I will. Yeah, but Mama, look. That
That's a
look
potato.
But it looked like that.
Yeah.
But if you put it back together, see? It made
Harvey is in the bathtub because he was filthy. You probably wouldn't even recognize him. He was so dirty. Easton's about the same way. They have played so hard. And Easton has been up since 5:30 this morning and has not had a nap. So, there you go. Alright, J-Dub, I'm working on yours, okay? So, they are going to crash.
I was just a shepherd boy, without a shield, without a sword, fed up with the giant's voice, screaming curses to the Lord. Now I walk down the hill alone, with a pocket full of river stones.
So good. I can't wait to eat it. You know how I was talking about Easton had been up since 5:30 this morning, and now he has completely crashed on the couch. Say hey. Say hey. Why not? Harvey's my bad kid. It's a video. Say hey, YouTube. Okay, shh. Let me go show Bubba. Hold on. Oh my goodness. He is all dirty and playing outside, Harvey. And he is so tired. Brandon has been at work in Georgia. Yeah, and so he's on his way home. And he'll be home at like 10 tonight. Why are you so crazy? Oh my goodness. Harvey. Okay. So, since my break in making YouTube videos, my last video was from 4 something. I don't remember the day. Well, come up here so we can talk together. Come on. It was from 4 something. The days are in the 20s of 21, and I haven't made another video since then. Life has been so busy. It's been kind of sad. A lot of changes. My Aunt Sybil passed away. My Aunt Brenda passed away. We had one of our members of our church died. They all had COVID. I got COVID. Brandon and Harvey had COVID. Easton didn't get it. And it's just been a lot. A lot going on. And I'm going to get into that later through the weekend probably. Not tonight. And we've had a lot of changes. So yeah. But we're pushing on. We're making it. And this year's gonna be good. I know that this year it has to be better than the last, except for now all this talk of wars happening, and there is a war going on with the Ukraine and Russia, and that scares me a little bit, just the uncertainty of what's going to happen. And it's just scary. We're living in scary times. We've got to make sure that we stay prayed up and ready to meet Jesus, because he could come back at any time now. And on top of that, none of us is guaranteed tomorrow, so he could come back anytime for us. Oh, but you want to ride the horsey? Harvey likes to climb on my leg and me bounce him up and down, and he says yeehaw yeehaw. We did get the boys new beds. Okay, hold on. And I will show you guys that in a little bit. They love it, and I like it too. Their beds are so cool. I wish I would have had that when I was a kid. But I'm gonna get off of here and try to pick up at the house a little bit. I was gonna clean with you guys, but I'm just tired. Huh? Your Bubba's not waking up. Go tell him. Go tell him. Say, Easton, wake up. Gotta do this. Easton, wake up. Okay, so we're in Harvey's room now, and I told him to come in here and start picking up his toys, but he did not. But I've already gave you guys the rundown of his room before in previous videos, but I wanted to show you his new bed. I think this is so cool. We did buy it used from a friend on Facebook, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I love buying used stuff. I'd rather buy used stuff than new stuff. But it is just a twin size bed. And I know you're probably thinking, Harvey's only 2. Why does he need that? And it, you know, he has to climb up it. But he really does a good job at it, and he has no problems. But this is super cute. It's a shelf, like a little bookshelf, but it's a desk too. So it pulls all the way out. I think that's super cool. And then it came also with this little shelf, this set of drawers. And you can, it doesn't have to go in here, but Harvey's doesn't have a lot of space because his room is so full with everything else. But I love it. And it also came with this shelf to put at one of the ends of the bed. It kind of tucks under there. But I wanted them to be able to use it to climb under, and let me turn this light on. So that they could climb under there and play. I'll show you what it looks like under there. We kept his little crib mattress and put it down there so they could camp out and hide out. And then we got him a set of LED strip lights so that he could have his night light. Right, Harv? Show him how you climb up there. Climb up there. He's obsessed with washing his hands, so he probably has soap on him. He was just in there washing his hands for like the 5th time tonight. Go. Yay, Harvey. You did it. Good job. You made it. Anyways, well, go down. I'll show you Easton's room. It's cleaner than Harvey's, but I'll show you his new bed. So when we got Harvey's bed, sorry, I'm picking him this toy. Easton wanted a new bed. He thought his brother's bed was so cool, and Easton had our old queen size bed, so he had a huge bed, but it did take up a lot of space in his room, and he wanted a bed like his brother. So I posted on Facebook that I was looking for bunk beds, and 2 people messaged me. One person was Brayden's cousin, and he was like, I got some at my house and you can just have them for free. And then another person messaged me and told me that I could have some for free too. So we got Easton these bunk beds from Brandon's cousin Jesse for free. And I put Easton a strip light up here too. But I think these bunk beds are homemade, like somebody had made them. Not Jesse, but somebody else. And they're just really neat. We like it. Easton loves it. He loves them so much. But somebody had wrote on them. It says Matthew was born in 2003, September 4th. And somebody wrote Tanner on there, but it kind of looks like my brother's handwriting, but These were not his. I don't know. He might have stayed at a friend's house and wrote that. I don't have no idea. But anyways, they're pretty cool. They've been well loved, but you know, they'll be well loved here. Right, Harv? Right. And Brandon's little sister and my brother, they come and stay the night with. There went the sour part of Harvey. He just threw this down from the top bunk full of water. Go get a towel and let's clean it up. We don't do that. That's a no-no. No, you're going to go get it because you're in trouble. And you're going to clean that up. We don't throw stuff from up there. That could have hit Mama. And it could have busted and it made a big mess. Now go get something to clean it up. Yep, there's one in the dirty clothes basket. I'm telling y'all. Sour Patch Child. Easton has always been so sweet and loving. And Harvey, he can be super sweet and loving, but boy, he is a firecracker. And I'm not kidding. You can ask anybody that knows him, and they will tell you. Clean it up. Clean up the water. Don't do that again. Yes, ma'am? Anyways, Easton's room is pretty clean, so I'm not going to worry about his room. But I'm glad I got to show you guys. I haven't done a video in so long, so they got some real cool stuff for Christmas that I wish I could have done a video on that, but I've been so busy. I really haven't had the time. I'm hoping to get around to making videos steady like I used to before. But I don't even know if you guys seen this that we got. This is Iggy, our lizard. Say hey, Iggy. Look at me. He's a pretty cool thing. We like him a lot. I would have never gotten one on my own free will, but my brother had it. And if you know my brother, you just know him. And so that's a bearded dragon. He's like, I don't want it no more. And if you don't come get it, I'm just going to let it go in the wild. He's like, okay. Well, we can't do that because it's a desert lizard. So me and Brandon got it. And the kids love it. And we have grown attached to him. I never thought that I could say I was attached to a lizard. But we like the little fella. So he's a keeper. But anyways, I'm going to get off of here and clean up Harvey's room and clean up my bathroom. And then I will show you guys a few things that I'm doing in my bedroom that I haven't shared with you guys. And that will probably be it for Friday night. So I'll be back in just a few.
But what the Philistine couldn't see is what I had was more than me. See, on my own I'm weak, but my God fights for me. Well, I was servant to the king, interpreting his crazy dreams. I won't worship mortal men, so they threw me in the lion's den. Vicious teeth were all I saw, till something came and shut their jaws. You couldn't find a scratch on me. In fact, that night I fell asleep. When morning came, it shocked them all, 'cause my God fights for me.
I stumbled into the room with alabaster and my wood. feel their judging eyes as I knelt before the Christ. I poured my oil upon his feet. I didn't care who saw me weep. I gave him all I had that day, and he should have sent me on my...
Okay, now we're in my bathroom. My bathroom is still not finished from... What? I don't even know if I showed you guys. I don't remember. But we had started working on our bathroom. We got a new bathtub. And we've got to redo the flooring in here. We've got to we've got some plans for in here because it is still in need of repair badly. So it's a work in progress. We really haven't had the time, and really Brandon's been without work for a little while. He's just starting to go back to work regularly. He actually just got offered a job here in town, and he's gonna be home with us for a while, hopefully, if all goes well. And I'm so thankful for my babysitting job because that has really helped to keep us afloat while he's been without work. You know, just buying some of the littler things here and there, or being able to buy the groceries when we need them, and that type of thing has really helped out. I'm so thankful that I have a job. But I'll show you. I don't know if I showed you, but see, this is missing. There's no trim on the floor. The tub needs to be cleaned, but we got this and all that up there. Yeah, we've got to get busy. We've got so much to do, but I have a headboard now. I didn't have that before, and I started putting pictures on this wall. If you know me, you know that I love stuff all over the walls. I don't know why, but I do. I love house decor. It's my favorite thing. But for my anniversary, Brandon got me a Cricut. I have been wanting one of these for forever. And then I got a laptop. Super excited about that. My mom for Christmas got me the Cricut press, and so now I've been working on cups and more cups and all kinds of stuff. I actually have to do 2 cups tonight for an order for someone tomorrow, and sounds like Brandon might be home. I also have to make 2 Woody cups, and I started Woody, but I haven't finished him yet. But I love my Cricut. I Cricut everything. Put stickers on everything. You need a sticker, you let me know, because I'm obsessed. Also, I haven't shared anything with you guys, but I started playing the piano. I am not the best at it by any means. I'm self-taught. I've been learning off YouTube. And I watch Simplified Piano is the name of the lady that I watch on there. And I paid for her stuff online for probably about 4 months. And yeah, it helped me to learn basic piano. I still want to learn more. But I've had a hard time finding anybody in our little town that does piano lessons that can actually help me. You have to join like this long wait list and all kinds of stuff. So I just haven't got to it yet. So I'm still just learning at home and teaching my own self. But I have got to clean up my bedroom, and then I need to sweep, and I need to vacuum the rug in the living room. And then, okay, so the house is clean. Both of the boys are asleep. I got a shower. Got my bedroom cleaned up, and I'm fixing to sit down and read some of my Bible before I get ready to go to bed. And I've been wanting to tell you about this. It's called Finding I Am. It is a Bible study on the book of John. And it has been so good. And I've only done like 2-3 days, I think. A friend that's a member of the Church of God, she had this on her Facebook story, and I seen it, and I asked her, I was like, what kind of book is that? Because I have such a hard time finding a devotional book and Bible studies that are actual Bible studies. And this one is just so perfect, and it puts stuff into perspective, and you see things in a different way that you didn't see it before. But she said, when I asked her about it, she said, I highly recommend it, and that the ladies in her church in the state that she's from was doing this. So I ordered one for me and my cousin Courtney, and Mama looked through it just a little bit, and she said she wanted one, and I told our pastor's wife about it, Sister Brittany, and she is thinking about getting one as well. But if you're looking for a good Bible study, I highly recommend it. It's called Finding I Am, and it's by this name. Whatever that name is. But it is so good. I'm loving it. Also, I wanted to show you this that I got. I got this from Stephanie too, and I'll say her name because she's on YouTube. Her name is Stephanie Cox, and her YouTube channel is called The Cox Coop, C-O-O-P, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's it. But she makes these. I had got one before from her, and it was just a like for notes and stuff. But I like this one because it's more of a study, and I've been really praying about reading my Bible more. I'll be honest with y'all, I was struggling. You know, I've read my Bible almost all the way through already. There's a few books that I'm having to pray about to get through, but I was just struggling to read my Bible. I'd be like, you know, I could feel the Lord telling me, okay, time to pick up the Bible or read your Bible. And I'd be like, okay, I'll do it in a little bit, you know, let me finish doing this or doing that. And then by the time I got done doing all those things that I kept making excuses to not read the Bible, I was so tired, and it was midnight before I knew it, and I was like, oh, I got to go to bed. But I get up pretty early in the mornings. I get up at 5:30. I have to be at my mom's house by 6 to babysit. And so, like I said, I'd been praying about it for the Lord to really help me dig into my Bible and to understand and to open up my eyes to it and let me just take it all in. And so I started fresh with the New Testament, and I have been just so in love with it. I guess you could say it's like when I read it, I feel like my eyes are so big. It's just taking it all in, and I'm understanding it in a way that I didn't understand it before. And I 100% feel like the Lord really helped me to be able to push through and to start reading it again. I feel I'm a horrible person. Like, if I watch a TV show one time, I can't watch it again. I can't do reruns. And so every time I would go to read my Bible, it was like, it's the same thing. I've done read this a couple times and heard this story a couple times, and I just can't do it. But it is not like that this time. It has been so good. And so I get up super early, go to my mom's, and the first thing I do before I get on Facebook or anything like that, I sit down and I read my Bible. And I will read, like, I think the first day that I started, so Tuesday, I read like 8 chapters in one morning, in one sitting. And it just felt so good. And then I couldn't get enough. So when we took the kids outside and we were sitting out there watching the kids, I was like, I'm going to read my Bible for a little bit. And so That's what I did. And it has been such a joy. It really has. And I advise you that if you are struggling reading your Bible, because it will happen. It will happen. I'm telling you. You pray about it and you tell the Lord, talk to him. Just like I'm talking right now, talk to the Lord. I've always struggled with that too. Like just talking to him as if he was right here beside me. And I've got to where I talk to him just like he's right here beside me. I'll be like, Lord, how are you doing today? I mean, not really, but you know, that's how we need to do it. And you'll start, the more you push through, the better things will get. And the more you keep praying about it, the more the Lord's going to help you and he's going to bless you and you'll make it. Just trust me. Sometimes you'll be praying and it's like you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but there is one and it will get better. But back to Stephanie. She makes these and she makes them with different designs and verses and different things. And if you want to, look her up on YouTube. It's called The Cox Coop. And really, I found her videos on, I don't remember how I found them, honestly. I was going through YouTube and I was into watching everybody talk about their life and their vlogs, and somehow I came upon her. Or maybe I had went through, I like to add members of the Church of God on Facebook so that, you know, I get to know everybody and they see my name and they can relate a face to my name. And so maybe that's what I was doing, and I added her, and then I seen her start posting stuff about her YouTube channel, and then I was like, I love that. And me and Mama had already been talking months before about starting a YouTube channel, but we just never got around to it. And then I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I did it. And I like watching Stephanie's stuff. She is way better at it than I am, and she's way better. But yeah, I don't know if she makes these all the time or if she'll just make a couple and sell what she has. I'm not sure, but it's a very reasonable price and it's really good. This is what the inside of it looks like. If you can see it all that well. It says today's Bible reading, and then verses I want to study more, verses that stood out to me, verses I will memorize, my favorite verses and how it spoke to me. How will I apply these verses to my life? And so I really like it. But anyways, I think I've shared everything that I'm going to share with you guys today. It is almost 10:30 and I'm getting tired and I really need to read my Bible. Like my mom said in Sunday school, we don't need to give the Lord our scraps. And so I've really been trying to do that. I don't want him to be the last thing. I don't want anything that I do for him to be the last thing on my list. So I'm going to try to read a couple of chapters of my Bible, and I'm going to be going to bed soon. I'm very tired, and Brandon should be coming in. I think he said about 11. So I'm going to try to be in bed before he gets home because I'm so sleepy. But tomorrow is Saturday, so we have a new day. And I have a lot more to share with you guys tomorrow. So I'll see you then.
I poured my oil upon his feet. I didn't care who saw.
Hey, so it is 6:42 and I'm headed home. Today has been a rough day. My morning did not start out that great, and I did not have the best afternoon, but around 1:30 today, I headed to the church and I picked up Sister Brittany and my cousin Courtney, which is a member of the church too, and we went to Brantford and we met with Sister Maria at the campground. We're having a youth retreat in April, and so we wanted to go check out the campground and all that stuff. And we had a good trip up there, and we walked around the whole camp, and it's going to be at Pickett Lake in Brantford. And when we got there, we were like, this place is kind of familiar. And then we realized we had camped there when I was a little kid. I remember going there when I was real little, and Sister Brittany and Courtney remembered it as well. So it's going to be great, and got us all excited, and I can't wait to have our youth retreat. It's going to be amazing. But then we came back home, and we met up at the church. So got back in my car at the church, and now I'm headed home, and we ate Subway for dinner, and Brandon's out with the boys. I don't know what they've ate for dinner. Hopefully they've ate by now, but I don't know. Brandon might be waiting for me to get home, or maybe not. I don't know. But I've already ate, and I'm so full, and now I'm headed home, and I've got to make stickers for our church sign. We're giving our sign at the church a little makeover, and so I've got to finish that when I get home, and I'll post some before and after pictures of that for you guys. And we'll see how the rest of the night goes at 6:44, so it won't be much longer. It'll be time for bed, and I'm so exhausted, even though I did get to sleep in. I slept till almost 10 this morning, and it was so nice. But anyways, well, I'll catch up with you guys once I get home. Bye.
Saw me weep. I gave him all I had that day, and he should have sent me on my way, but instead he